What's up, YouTube? I'm Dylan.
I'm Vince.
I'm Darian.
Alright, and today we are going to be doing some tier lists for you guys.
Yes.
Came up with the idea, and we thought that we could find a couple cool things to rank for you guys because we've got some wild opinions. Or at least I know Darian does. Especially on our first tier list, cereals.
Cereals.
Yep, right now we're doing cereals.
Alright.
So start things off. What do we got? Is that OG Cheerios?
We got Cheerios. I feel like...
No, apple cinnamon Cheerios, actually.
Apple cinnamon, okay.
Apple cinnamon.
I think that's not bad. I've only had that a few times.
Yeah, I feel like that's not really anything special because it's a Cheerio.
I think Cheerios bring a very unique aspect to what people consider cereal. I think it's such a baseline for the industry of cereal in general. And
That's true.
I think that it really complements what people understand yesterday's and today's cereal to be. So I would say it can find itself right in the middle.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking B tier.
I might even go with C tier on that.
C tier on the... I mean, I feel like that can't be bad. A little bit of apple
Now going
cinnamon.
back to Darian's point, he mentioned it being on C tier.
Alright.
Alright, that's enough. No, we're not doing this. B tier
B tier.
for the apple cinnamon Cheerios.
Alright, Cookie Crisp.
That's gotta be A tier at least.
Really?
Boy.
Cookie Crisp. Dude, they're literal cookies.
Let me give you a little insight, fellas. Back where I was from,
Alright, B tier.
B
Yep.
tier it is.
No. I wanna argue with that.
You wanna argue with this?
I think that goes for A tier. It's literally, you gotta think about it like it is actually just combining cookies and milk and then making it small so that you can eat it with a spoon. I'm gonna contest that. I think Cookie Crisp and A tier.
I stand my ground with B tier.
The only
What do
ground
you
you're
think,
standing on is my bedroom floor, and here I make decisions.
Ooh.
And I think the cookies should be A.
Okay, that's it, guys. That's
A
it.
tier.
That's two
Alright,
to three.
Special
or 2 to
K.
1.
This is such an underwhelming cereal.
Oh
I feel
my
like
God, it's
there's
so
nothing
mid.
special to it.
It's so mid.
No, I
C
disagree
tier.
with
I'm
you.
thinking C tier.
I disagree with you. You said it's underwhelming. I think it's overwhelmingly bad, and that's why I think it should be in D tier.
Yep, that's it. I think.
D, we're going with D.
Are we? No, I think C.
I think C.
Because it doesn't have the negative
only special
quality.
It's a good cereal at times.
The only special thing about
It's
it
not
is
bad.
how bad it is.
No.
It's not that bad.
Tell me one-
It's just
Tell
kind of
me one
flavorless.
person you know who says, "Oh, I want Special K when I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning before school." No one. I would rather shove Cheerios down my throat than eat any gram of Special K.
Okay, so I guess I'm thinking.
No, I stay with C tier.
I'm gonna stick with C tier on
That's
this one. I
two
think
against
we're gonna
one.
have to call that.
Alright.
All right,
Okay.
Kix. I think we're all thinking the same thing here.
C.
D.
No.
Kix is the worst cereal.
Kix is not the worst cereal. Okay. Such an underrated cereal. It's like,
No,
it's got a little bit of sweetness.
It
Listen
doesn't, but the
here.
sweetness doesn't stay. Like once it's in the milk, then the milk just becomes sweet, and then
When
you just
I-
have balls of
And then
corn.
it sweetens the milk.
I lived in
and then
the
you have
Philippines for a
sweet
little bit.
cornball cereal.
I feel like the fact that you
Listen,
just
listen,
suggested
listen,
sweet cornball
listen.
cereal.
Hear me out. You got Kix Saturday morning watching cartoons. Your mom pulls out the sugar bowl and she sprinkles some sugar on the Kix. You
This
use a
happened
little
for
bit-
you?
Yeah. So you use a little bit. You use a little bit of milk, and you got yourself a dessert and breakfast. But
It's also healthy at the same time.
regardless, I think it can belong on the D tier.
I think I think
Fine,
it can
alright,
belong
alright,
in
D
the
tier. Okay, Apple
Apple
Jacks,
Jacks, that's
an A
good.
tier cereal.
I don't know
It's
if I
not
would
good
go
enough
as
to
far
be
to
S,
say
but I
A
think
tier.
it definitely belongs in A tier.
No, I feel like A tier is valid actually. I love Apple Jacks.
I love Apple Jacks, dude.
Alright, what do you think of Vince?
I think Apple Jacks are great.
So
Okay.
what are we thinking with Apple Jacks? A tier?
A
I'm
tier.
thinking
We all agree
A
on
tier.
that? Alright, A
That's
tier.
unanimous.
Cornflakes. That is such a bad cereal.
Oh my god.
That is such
it
a
is
mid cereal.
No, it's worse than that. It's just bad.
I'll agree with you.
I
on
would
that.
say D tier for cornflakes. What do you think about cornflakes? No monologues. Just
You're a
Give
Mr.
me your
Cornflake,
opinion.
the underdog.
Saturday morning watching cartoons. Mom pulls out the sugar bowl. You sprinkle the sugar.
Ah, man,
Oh,
why ain't it
oh,
D tier?
man,
That's
it's
crazy.
D tier,
Count
what?
Chocula.
Oh, yeah, I actually have.
I've never tasted.
I'm gonna.
Could you just meow?
He did me out. The thing is, I never liked the Halloween cereals. Like, I'm gonna be real with you guys. They just never hit. Like they were always talked up to be so good.
I mean,
And then they
Count
just-
Chocula is just chocolate cereal.
Yeah, it's low key, but it's not as good as like the actual chocolate cereals, like Coco Crispies or like Cocoa Pebbles. So
I get that.
I would give it a C tier at best.
You would see.
I
I'd argue B with that.
Or B is respectful, or I respect B.
I'm mixed on this because where I'm from, we didn't really believe in that Count Dracula, Superman, Spider-Man.
So B tier. Yep,
So
I think
B.
that's the agreement. All right, Captain
Captain
Crunch.
Crunch. Okay, S tier cereal.
All right,
That
here's
is
the
an
thing. I
amazing
have to be
cereal.
impartial here. I've never had Captain Crunch.
Okay, so S tier easily. Captain Crunch is one of the best
I
cereals.
can't agree on that.
Especially peanut butter.
I need you to
peanut butter
listen to
Captain
me.
Crunch.
I need you to listen to me. Captain Crunch. I've never had it before.
Okay, so
So
I guess
I have
only one that's
Darren's
had
the
it.
only one that can actually
No.
give an opinion on
Actually, no. If this is regular Captain Crunch, yeah,
It's
it is.
not.
That's
There is
A
a
tier.
peanut
That's
butter
that's
Captain
peanut butter, which is S.
And then
Peanut
there's also
butter
the
is
berries
S.
is the one that I usually hear
All
about people
berries.
typically getting.
Man, nah. All right.
Alright,
Here's
so-
what we're gonna go with. I say we put regular Captain Crunch in A tier.
A tier, and then the peanut butter
Put
ones. in
peanut
S
butter
tier.
Captain Crunch, S tier cereal.
That's our first S tier, guys.
First S tier cereal. Rice Chex.
Alright, rice checks. Okay, so
D.
the thing is,
Yeah,
no,
D.
that's not
No,
D
that's
tier.
D.
That's
That
not
is so
D tier
D.
cereal because you got to think about it this way, right?
That's D.
No, it's not
Put
D.
it in
It's
D.
not, no. Okay, hold up. Let me.
Two against
Can I
one,
have my
it's
point?
D
Can-
tier
yeah,
cereal.
This is my point on why Rice Chex is actually not a bad cereal, because the thing is, it's not all that special when it's just in the milk, right? But you can make Chex Mix with that. So and you know in Chex Mix, regular Chex is so good. What are you up to, dude? Rice Chex. I wouldn't say because it doesn't have that much quality. You know, when you're eating it in cereal, like as a cereal just with milk, it doesn't have that much quality then. But I think otherwise, it's a pretty dang good cereal, and I would put it in B tier.
Okay, why don't we meet you in the middle? We'll put Rice Chex in
And
C.
C. That's exactly what I was thinking. I think that's fair.
Alright.
Honey Bunches
of Oats. That
When
is a
I
good
say
cereal.
B.
That is
B.
an underrated cereal. I don't think it's amazing, but it's definitely underrated.
I never
One
got
of the
down with
better
the
cereals.
oats.
The oats? No, man, that's one of the best parts.
On Gang Gang.
I thought the Honey Bunches
Okay.
would be the good part.
I put it up in A.
A tier? No. It's a
B.
B. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, that worked. Rice Krispies. That's an S tier.
That's S tier.
Think about Rice Krispie treats.
Rice
Tasting.
Krispies, S tier cereal. Second S tier of the night,
Boom.
easily.
That's it.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, B.
A.
No, A tier.
I will
A
not
tier.
argue. It is just B tier.
I would argue S.
But Cinnamon Toast Crunch, I think, is definitely an A tier. Does that make sense to everybody? Sound good?
I'll put that there.
Okay, agreed.
Okay, now Frosted Mini Wheats.
Okay, that's a
That's a
classic.
personal favorite of mine.
Yes,
My
it's
grandpa
so good.
always had a box of these at his house.
I actually, because my grandparents used to work at Kellogg's, I used to get a lot of these. But I really in particular liked their they had like fruit in the middle ones where it would be like just a little bit like a hint of berry or something
Never
in the
heard
middle
of
of
this.
it. They were very good. They were like my favorite. I used to get the raspberry ones and they were just so good. But and like mini wheats, there's so many branches off that they have. Like they have so many different versions of mini wheats. Because there's blueberry ones, there's strawberry ones, there's regular,
Let me tell you
and then there's the filled with the fruit ones.
Yes,
when,
tell us
when
something.
cereal, when brands start chaining off of one cereal you made, that's when you can tell that the money got to one. And when I see like movies when they make
A tier cereal. Next.
A tier cereal.
Honey Nut Cheerios. S.
S
Iconic
tier.
cereal.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
What do you think of when you think of cereal? Honey Nut Cheerios.
Exactly.
I don't.
What do you think
That's
of?
wrong
What
for
do you
that.
think of?
I think it's A tier but not S tier.
We're gonna have to agree with that.
Frankly,
I
you're
can't
just
put
wrong.
it anywhere else.
Reese's Puffs, a bit overrated, but I still love
A bit
them.
overrated.
S
It's
tier.
overrated in quality. I would say A tier. It's
S.
overrated in quality. If we're gonna talk about that wrap,
Reese's-
the wraps
Reese's-
that released.
Okay, you know what? Based off of just the Reese's Puffs wrap, put that up in S tier. That's a beautiful cereal.
I'll let you do that. Yeah, that
Thank
sounds
you.
valid to me.
Thank you.
What are these?
What is
Rice.
Rice Krispie Treats cereal?
Before I didn't know that existed.
Vince, you ever had that?
That sounds awesome.
Rice Krispie treats. I think we can put it in B safely. Cause
I think we
it's
can safely
B.
put it in B. Yeah.
Okay, I'll agree with that. I feel like the marshmallow flavor of the Rice Krispie Treats could make it a little bit too sweet.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Just a
That was
little
my
less
concern.
enjoyable. So B tier seems
Alright.
fair.
So here now we have the OG Cheerios, the ones that are like
Regular.
supposedly good for your heart.
B.
Let's be real here. No, I'm thinking C tier.
That's a C tier
C
cereal.
tier or D tier.
Given the iconicness of it, that's
It's-
the only thing keeping it out of D. If it was not
Yeah.
Cheerios or a different cereal flavored
Mhm.
like that, easily D tier.
Yes,
so
easily
benefit of
D
the
tier.
not
Benefit of the doubt a little bit, but still. Alright, now we have Lucky Charms. I feel like this is going to be a unanimous vote, but that's an S tier cereal. That is an S tier cereal.
No, but what I'm saying is after they're in the cereal,
Oh yeah,
they're
once all the
soft,
sugar
they
gets in
melt in your
together.
mouth.
Very, very good. Yeah.
And it colors the milk.
I
What
used-
other cereal do you know?
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles. All right. Anyways, Lucky Charms. Like I'm telling you guys, like I literally used to do. I would reuse the milk. I would eat all the Lucky Charms, and I would pour another bowl, add
boy.
a little bit of milk, and then also keep the remaining milk that was from
That's
my
what I would
previous
do.
bowl.
That's
It's
what I
very,
would
very
do.
good because then the quality's already there. I would say, yeah, definitely. That is an S tier. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
I'd agree with S tier.
I'm thinking S tier as well. Great.
Alright.
Coco Crispies.
You know,
I never was too fond of these.
I'd give them B. They're not
I would say
amazing.
B.
They're chocolate Rice Krispies. I mean,
They're
it's
just
really
chocolate
nothing
Rice
special. It's
Yeah.
chocolate cereal. B?
B. I think C. I'm starting to think C.
No, I'd put it in B. I'd agree with B.
Okay, I'll give you B. I'll give you guys B.
Fruit
That makes
Loops
sense.
A. Saturday morning, you pour a bowl of these out, and your mom pulls out the sugar jar.
She puts the sugar jar on top of the already diabetically coma like level of sugar in the Fruit Loops.
I think we can agree that's an A tier cereal.
That is
Very good, but
easily an A tier.
not
I would
quite S.
argue S, but I'm not really. This is not the battle that I'm gonna fight.
Raisin Bran. I am not a fan of raisins.
I hate Raisin Bran. That is a D.
D?
D tier. Worst cereal. Golden Crisp.
A.
I'm gonna be honest.
I've
never had a
You've never had
Golden
Gold Crisp?
cereal.
Put them in A. You gotta do it and try them.
Well,
No,
that's not-
I'll give it to him.
I'll give you
I'll
A.
trust him.
So
We have a lot of A tier, 1 tier. Fruity Pebbles. I was
B.
never really that crazy about
B.
Fruity Pebbles.
I
I'm
put that in
thinking
B. They get soft really
Yeah.
quick, and it can just kind of.
A lot of these cereals that are ranked higher up or lower, but they're good the first 2 bites and then they get old.
Cocoa Puffs.
Cocoa Puffs.
S tier. That is an amazing
I
cereal.
would argue more
best
A,
chocolate
but I think
cereal.
S tier.
S.
S tier?
Yeah,
Yes, that's
that's-
the agreement. S tier. Cocoa
Frosted
Puffs.
Flakes.
A.
I put that in A.
Oh, no, that's-
they can get soggy quickly.
They do
But
get, but if
flavor-wise-
you eat them, if you like, I mean, the way I did it was I would just like pour them, eat them all real quick, and then add more.
S
Tony
or
the
A.
Tiger is kind of like the greatest
Tony
like,
the Tiger
cereal
is very
mascot.
iconic.
But I would say yeah. I'm thinking S tier for Frosted Flakes. What about you
S.
guys?
I'll agree with that.
That's like it's like a healthy option, but it's still very, very good.
Yeah, you can tell
That's
a special guest.
Special guess.
Hey,
This is Hiwa.
Where's the screen?
We
you
don't.
can't see it. You've got to
This is
listen.
Hiwa.
Hey everyone.
What do you think of Captain Crunch with berries? We'll use your ranking. It's S, A, B, C, and D tier. What do you think about Captain Crunch? Berries. Berry Captain Crunch.
What was the lowest ranking?
D.
D.
You think
Put them
D
in
tier?
D.
I don't like Captain Crunch with berries.
I've never had them.
I've never
I-
had them,
I
and I just
think
never
that-
want to try them,
You
so
don't
it's a
like
D.
them,
All right,
D.
D tier.
Put
You
that there.
heard it here first.
Raisin Bran. This is
2
Raisin
scoops
Bran.
of it's just extra
Extra
raisins.
raisins.
Raisins are already so
So
bad.
D.
There should be like
Yeah, raisins are awful.
I wish there was an
even
E.
lower. Yeah, exactly.
Honeycomb. Have not had honeycomb before. All right, so honeycomb. I'm feeling either C tier or D tier. How about you guys?
C.
C.
Honestly, I might go D with that.
Tricks. Tricks.
I
is the-
Oh, tricks are
not-
The
so
Liam
good.
Neeson joke in Ted was enough to put this in S tier.
Yes.
Yes, Trix.
Just based off the yogurt. S.
Dude, during
S tier.
STN I eat like 5 Trix yogurts in the morning.
Same.
Pops.
Corn
S,
Pops,
S,
S.
S tier. I'm gonna
Pops
agree
I
with that.
so
disagree.
good.
I disagree.
What do you
Pops
think?
That's
is
fine,
one
guys.
of my favorite cereals.
Alright, Kiwat's leaving.
Pops is one of my favorite cereals.
Legitimately, it's so
It's
good.
very good.
Like the cereal holds up with the milk.
I know, and the flavor is just outstanding.
It's immaculate.
Corn
It's everything that Kix wants to be.
Exactly. Pops
Everything.
S tier.
Pops S tier. Okay, so Pops is going in S tier.
Hey!
Cocoa Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles. I give that A.
I would give that A
It's
tier.
pretty
yeah.
good cereal.
Hey.
No, Honey Smacks. This is not going to be. I don't know
Hold on,
if you guys
hold on,
have
hold
ever
on,
had
hold
Honey
on,
Smacks.
hold on,
before.
hold on. Before we do the last,
The last one.
the Lucky Charms,
No, it's Honey
be
Smacks.
sure to hit the like and subscribe button.
I think for Honey Smacks, I'm gonna venture to say S tier.
B.
The highest will go is B.
The highest you'll
The
go
highest
is B.
will go is B.
Then I guess we have to go with B. That's
Alright,
unfortunate.
It's a deal.
That's the only part of this list I don't really like.
Alright,
The way.
we now have our final cereal tier list.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that wraps up for our cereal tier list. Our final cereal was Honey Smacks. We decided to put that at a B tier,
Yes, we did.
which me and Vince think should be lower.
I think it should be higher, so it's a pretty good
We
compromise.
compromised. Yeah, but that wraps it up for this video. So, yeah.
Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and then we are for
The
people.